came down over the sleeping mountains.
Welcome to SPW2K. This is Supreme Pro Wrestling 2K Adrenaline. And I'd like to thank you all for supporting SPW2K for the past 8+ years. And with that support, we were able to gain the support from all of you throughout the car wrestling community. We were able to collect 12 car talents from throughout the car wrestling scene. And they competed over a series of 4 nights, 3 rounds, where we crowned one winner. That winner became the first ever Destiny champion. And that winner will go on to headline SPW2K HeatWave 2018 against our SPW2K World Champion, Nathan Smarta. Without no further ado, I'd like to introduce to you right here in Los Angeles, California, ways away from Call All-Stars 2018, Call All-Stars 10. We have our Call All-Star right here, and that is the SPW2K Destiny Champion, the first ever SPW2K Destiny Champion, Hipnosys.
Ladies and gentlemen, look who it is. It's Hipnosys. He's the SPW Destiny Champion, or is it actually Joey Daylight? With all this positive attitude you've had lately since winning that title, or is it Joseph Midnight with that dark lighting you love to claim? Or are you Hipnosys Plus with all that makeup on your face? Or maybe, just maybe, you become Hipnosys again, but decided to change it into a Y. Damn. I must say, Dean Malenko has nothing on you, Joseph. He was the man of 1,000 holds, but you, you're the man of 1,000 names, man of 1,000 broken promises, and a man of 1,000 attempts at championships. Since the days of TMT and MMW, you have put yourself in multiple title matches, and almost every single time you failed. You failed, and you kept putting yourself back into that picture. In my opinion, I used to look up to you. I used to idolize people like you, and Nine, and Kuro, and Adam Arthurs, and all of the rest. But you've had so many chances, and now you think you deserve the one that you actually earned? It took this long for you to earn a title shot the right way, and to win the belt the right way. But history isn't erased, Joseph. You know what else isn't erased? The fact that you tried to screw me over in FZW. You tried to help out your little Antichrist hero, Jeff Hardy. And he ruined his own damn self, and I became the FZW champion. And there's not a damn thing you can do about that. You can call up Bork Laser if you want. He ain't here to save you now. And now You're here in SPW. You've become the Destiny Champion, and now you're gonna take me on at HeatWave. If I had it my way, you'd be at the bottom of the barrel. You'd be in the back of the line, and you'd be curtain jerking HeatWave. Just to prove that you can actually earn your way from the bottom. At SPW HeatWave, there is no official stipulation. The match that I want at HeatWave should be extreme rules. And in those rules and in the confines of that arena, I'm going to beat the living hell out of you. And maybe, just maybe, by doing that, I can put you back in your place. I can make you understand the fine line between earning your shots and taking them. You're not facing Bethany Taylor anymore. You're not facing Adam Arthurs anymore. You're not facing Kuro, 9, or anyone else anymore. You're facing the God of Destruction. The one true Antichrist. You're facing the Blackbird. You're facing Nathan Smarta. And I have no problem demonstrating the power of an almighty push in the main event.
This is Eric Wolf here, 1/3 of the Eliminators, the prince of old school wrestling. When it comes to SPW, all this tag team division, you guys need some elimination. Let me tell you something right now. Me, McNary, Calm, we're going to sit here and defeat everybody in this organization. At the end of the day, one of us is going to be a champion. Not just the tag teams, but one of us is going to be a champion somewhere along the line. I am the leader of this group. I made what this group is. Fuck everybody in this organization, because at the end of the day, you guys would know what total elimination is all about. Especially when we get those sweet kicks in your face. Fuck you guys. We're going to show what we were about.
What's up, world? You're now tuned into your 1 hour plus adrenaline rush. This is SPW2K Supreme Pro Wrestling Adrenaline Episode 4, right here in Los Angeles, California, hot off the trails of the Destiny Championship Series tournament, in which we've seen Hipnosys at the top of the show celebrating his win. But right now we're going in the Tag Team Championship action. The Eliminators, led by Eric Wolf. The Eliminators, Eric Wolf, Vincent McNary, and Samuel Chrome. Samuel Chrome, the big man in the back. Eric Wolf leading the charge, and Vincent McNary, the side attack on the side. The sidemen ready for the attack and ready to step up. As always, it's Freebird rules, so any one of these guys can step up to compete as soon as that bell rings for that Tag Team Championship, which adds an unorthodox mystery to all multi-man action here in SPW2K. The Eliminators, for the first time making their appearance here in SPW2K, Eric Wolf, who competed in our Destiny Championship tournament, unfortunately was eliminated early. Here tonight is trying to redeem himself with a big win and becoming tag team champions on the first bout, first opportunity for the gold. And you see that big man Samuel Chrome, huge addition to the Eliminators, hailing from New York. Eric Wolf, bringing this team together from UPW. As they array the arrivals, going to be Vincent McMurray and Eric Wolf. Samuel going with the big body security on the outside. Definitely going to have to keep an eye on him. As the Eliminators, Eric Wolf, Vincent McMurray wait the arrival of Syndicate21. And there you see Syndicate21, Jaden V. Excalibur, and the beautiful Madison. Madison, who united the single stars of Jaden V, her uncle, and her husband Excalibur together to form this tag team. And on their second reign, this being their longest tag team championship reign together in the 6 to 8 month reign that these guys have held that tag team championship, the SPW2K Tag Team Championships. They have been focused and have been promising the longest reigning SPW2K Tag Team Champions. And this is just another testament as you see the beautiful SPW Tag Team Championship gold on the screen right there. It is official, about to go down. SPW2K Tag Team Championship gold on the line, kick-started adrenaline. The road to HeatWave begins here tonight. Our next major event, and one of these teams will be headlining that event, defending the tag team championships. As you see the Eliminators, Vincent McMurray and Eric Wolf with the longer hair. Both these guys have been teaming before, as they've been a trio, a promising trio throughout UPW, but they're going to compete and go against the reigning Supreme Tag Team Champions, Supreme Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, SPW2K Tag Team Champions, Jaden V in the longer tights, Excalibur in the shorter gear, Excalibur with the blonde hair, Jaden V with the red hair, red longer locks. Both these men handing over the gold. Hybrid tag team wrestlers in their own right. Base and submission technician wrestling. Old shoot style Canadian vibes you're gonna see at the corner of Syndicate21, and you see that straight lockout, spinning frontal DDT, spiking Eric Wolf in the opening bell, and Eric Wolf falls back up with the DDT. What you can do, I can do better, and he's gonna follow up with a curb stomp on Jaden V. And we're kicking off adrenaline with the tag team championship on the line, and a flush elbow drop as Eric Wolf showboating in the early going. Jaden V, a former world champion here in SPW2K, the third world champion, you might add, in SPW2K history. Out of the 10 men that have held that gold, the current champion Nathan Smarta going to be headlining HeatWave against Hipnosys, champion versus champion. Eric Wolf competing in that very same tournament that Hipnosys won, the Destiny Championship Tournament. Eric Wolf making his debut here in SPW, and now making his official debut in an Adrenaline ring. And not alone, as he brings in the Eliminators alongside with him, his crew, and Vincent McMurray and Eric Wolf working together right there in the ring. Hype, running into each other, and Vincent finding his set on top of that squared circle as he's pitch perfect in that corner and flying out of the corner with a sledgehammer, just missing it and turning up with a Irish rip, sending Jaden V to the outside. Vincent McMurray making his debut here in Adrenaline and in SPW2K. What a story that'll be written for them if they can walk in here with their debut and walk out with the SPW2K Tag Team Championships just like that, defeating a prominent and promising tag team that has set their flag as being the team in the tag team division here in SPW2K, that being Syndicate21 in their second reign, just like that, competing and defending the title also in Maple Leaf Grappling Wrestling, also throughout the States with All-American Wrestling. So they've been taking those championships on their own excursions, and you see Excalibur with the educated feet gonna show Vincent how to eat the feet possibly here tonight. Vincent coming back to the over-under, locking back up in control, and you see both these veteran tag teams in their own right, bringing the action back into their corner, into their home plate, as he tags back in Eric Wolf, and look at this double team, setting him up for that leg drop. And Eric Wolf gonna set up Excalibur to eat a curb stomp of his own. And Eric Wolf, that unorthodox brawler, has that high-flying attitude to him and high ego behind him. We heard from him before the match, introducing the Eliminators and the mission statement here for SPW2K. Now being signed, Eric Wolf going to be making reoccurring appearances here in SPW2K, and he won't be alone. You see Jaden V stopping that aerial assault, and Excalibur is back in control, tagging in Jaden V. Excalibur and Jaden V both have been world champions in their own singles career. Like I said, Jaden V has been an SPW2K world champion, while Excalibur has been the final and last TNT world champion in the Empire Wrestling Network scene. These guys have made their own trailblazing singles division runs, and they unite here together as Syndicate21, and you see Jaden V setting up to spear Eric Wolf and retain that tag team gold. He steps away just like that. He's gonna hook him up for that ace of spades driver, spiking him around his head, and Eric Wolf, his referee, slides in position. Oh, Vincent's right there to break it up. Excalibur now taking care of Vincent, so Jaden V can focus back on the game plan and eliminating Eric Wolf, unless Eric Wolf gonna set him up for that package, driving him right into the mat. And Eric Wolf standing over his territory, watching over his claim. And Eric Wolf, Mason Brooks went to war. And now Eric Wolf laying out Jaden V now. And Eric Wolf setting up Jaden V. What does Eric Wolf have set up? Eric Wolf galloping across for that side kick, gaining that speed, that momentum, just to kick the face off of Jaden V. And Eric Wolf laid out Jaden V just like that, gaining back into his corner, and you see the educated feet now. Excalibur gonna be put to the test. And there's Mason Brooks and Eric Wolf that went to war in night 2, ending out round 1 in a beautiful competition between the two that put each other on a standout map here in SPW and getting reoccurring appearing contracts. You see Excalibur was setting up for a kick, and he missed it. And Eric Wolf, from that matchup, from his also win in the finale in that 6-man tag, earned him that opportunity to open the door for the homies. It seemed like Excalibur busted open Eric Wolf. Eric Wolf now sending Excalibur into the rope, and you better watch Samuel Chrome right there. Samuel Chrome just slid in a chair, and you see JDV yelling at the ref, calling out the ref, yelling at him like if he didn't see that chair set up there. And look, what does Eric Wolf have set up? Wolf, he sees the chair, and he's setting up, and he drops Thunder Paling Excalibur into that chair. And just like that, 1, 2, Excalibur still has life. Excalibur still has life, and Eric Wolf is livid. Eric Wolf is absolutely livid. Sees the damage that could have caused. Could have impaled right through the midsection of Excalibur right there. And Eric Wolf is just on a rage of a machine, and he's laying out that free fall suplex. No protection. Just a crash fall from that suplex release. Vincent laying race to Jaden V. And Excalibur whipping away with that dragon whip. And the attack to the knee, cutting down the space of a bloodied Eric Wolf. And now, what Excalibur needs to do is capitalize, cut Eric Wolf away from his tag team partner, and remain control. And here he has that sharpshooter attacking and remaining the attack on the lower extremities of the legs and the lower limbs. And you see Jaden V cutting off Vincent, Samuel Cole. And you see Jaden V ducking as you see the big man Samuel Chrome casting his big old shadow around him. And Eric Wolf dropping down Excalibur. Eric Wolf now pinning Excalibur too. No. Not able to score that successful pinfall. As Vincent gets back into his corner. Excalibur with that bulldog into the enemy territory. Pinning predicament. Desperate pinning predicament. No. Only scoring a 2. And whipping that kick. And Eric Wolf needs to watch out for that X marks the spot super kick, as Eric Wolf is setting up for another free fall suplex. And look like that one, Excalibur down there hit his head on the bottom rope too. And Eric Wolf now whipping another vicious kick to the back. And what is he setting up for Excalibur right there? What is he setting up? Oh, that cutter! He's used Jaden V's old VKO on Excalibur. 1, 2, Vincent stopping Jaden V. Oh my God, we have new tag team champions. We have new tag team champions. Ways away from HeatWave, a title change in the early going of adrenaline. Can you believe that? The Eliminators have just became tag team champions. As you look at the highlights here, that super kick, damn near stopping Jaden V. Look at this cutter, knocking out the ring, possibly injuring the ribs of Excalibur, landing on that chair, and those free fall suplex not hurting, not helping. Excalibur trying to capitalize with that sharpshooter, which we thought was gonna force Eric Wolf to tap, to no avail. A bloodied Eric Wolf, who scored a huge victory with that VKO cutter, using Jaden V's own finisher on Excalibur. Move thief right there. Wolf scoring a huge victory and bring the tag team championships home to Eliminators. Vincent McMurray, on his first appearance in SPW2K, becomes a champion. The Eliminators working together. Samuel Chrome played also a huge role in distracting. And congratulations to the Eliminators as we go in to our women's bout. Fatal 4-way women's bout, just like that. The adrenaline rush continues, and Miss Aponi Lopez. Aponi Lopez, the current #1 contender for the SPW2K Women's World Championship. She's set and focused to meet Ebony at HeatWave. But remember, HeatWave is subject to change, and if a standout win happens in this matchup, who knows, you may have to flip that matchup in a possible triple threat match. Who knows, you might even have to have that whole 6 women's bout. Ebony has been on a roll, but Aponi Lopez is focused on making her impression and her stand in the SPW2K Women's Division. Aponi Lopez waiting out as she rates the arrival of a legend in the Empire Wrestling Network Women's Division scene. She's wrestled for Rising Sun Pro Wrestling, Super Japan, Big Japan, Persero. She's been an NCCWL champion, SPW2K Women's champion. Miss Kashi Yenta returns to SPW2K action. And Kashi Yenta, legendary women's wrestler here throughout the car wrestling scene and the Empire Wrestling Network scene. She's traveled far and wide all over the world, mastering the craft. She has a history in Kung Fu and mixed martial arts. Kashi Yenta, you're gonna have to watch out for her high speed and submissions, and her high profile kicks and punches. She's a hot shot, and this is going to be a great fatal 4-way between these women, non-title fatal 4-way between all these ladies, as we showcase our SPW2K Women's Division. The return of Miss Jenny Rio. Jenny Rio made her return to SPW2K on SPW2K Live Online. Jenny Rio now making her return to SPW2K on Adrenaline. Jenny Rio has been away from SPW2K for some quite couple years now, about 2 to 3, maybe even 4 years. Shy for a year absence away from SPW2K. She recently returned, and now she's ready to climb back amongst the ranks. And I'm excited to see these ladies compete and combat with Ebony, the current SPW2K Women's World Champion. You see the move just suddenly just changed just like that. Jenny Rio amongst the 2 other ladies. Kashi Yenta and Aponi Lopez await this woman, the SPW2K Women's World Champion, Ebony. The menacing stare down that Ebony has. Ebony has been on a kill streak, taking out Tessa Blanchard recently at the Destiny Championship Series tournament. Huge showdown right there. Tessa Blanchard was shy away from taking the championship away from Ebony. Ebony still reigning supreme throughout the SPW2K Women's Division. She also beat Jazzy Gabler at Uprise when we're in the UK in London. She took out Tennille Dashwood. She beat up Madison. She's won throughout 6-man battle royales. And here again, she's in another multi-women's bout. And here we go. The bell has sounded. Non-title matchup. Ebony will be defending the championship against Aponi Lopez. Is scheduled for HeatWave. But that subject could be changed on the implications of this matchup. And here we go, Kashi Yenta going for a pin predicament. And just like that, if Kashi Yenta was to beat Ebony and pin Ebony here right there, Kashi Yenta would walk away with the win. Kashi Yenta now taking a stomp to the gut from Ebony. As you see the reaction from the crowd lit here tonight on adrenaline. We see Jenny Rio and Aponi Lopez going to war. Jenny Rio would make an impression if she was to beat Aponi Lopez, but it wouldn't be strong enough, as she would have to gain a couple more wins under her belt to climb up for a world championship opportunity in this women's division. Aponi Lopez, however, should be focused on reigning and walking out of here with a win, and reigning supreme with a win, to have that ego, have that extra ego check, and the added bonus in her cap going into HeatWave, as Aponi Lopez working on Kashi Yenta, Jenny Rio, two veterans in the Empire Wrestling Network women's division scene until the car women's division, making the impression. And oh my god, that spine buster, just drilling Jenny Rio and sending Jenny Rio back on the outside. Aponi Lopez, Kashi Yenta working together right there. Kashi Yenta, victim of being tossed into the corner and whipped away by Aponi Lopez. You cannot be shy of Aponi Lopez's strength, as she is on a kill streak, on the huntress right there, is ready to claim that championship. She's ready to become SPW2K champion. Kashi Yenta perched up in the middle rope right there, middle corner right there, and oh, she lays out Aponi Lopez. Jenny Rio, however, would make a huge impact if she's to pin Ebony right now here tonight. There's so much plays and rolls and bulletins and tales to the tape that can be played here tonight, and cards that can be played here tonight that can elevate these women in the division, secure championship opportunities. And oh my god, you see Jenny Rio leaping off of the rope right there, taking off the head of Ebony, as Aponi Lopez missing that leg drop from Kashi Yenta dropping Ebony. It's Kashi Yenta and Jenny Rio focusing on Ebony. Kashi Yenta being attacked and breaking up that pin predicament. And Aponi Lopez setting up Ebony in the corner. And what is this? Leaping her back. Oh, splash out of the corner by Kashi Yenta. Aponi Lopez now working on Kashi Yenta, T-bone suplex. And Jenny Rio. As these ladies scramble for position, scramble amongst the ranks. And reigning supreme, Jenny Rio setting up for a springboard attempt. What is Jenny Rio leaping off on a springboard drop kick? Down there, taking off the head of Ebony. As Kashi Yenta now working on Aponi Lopez. Aponi Lopez now being sent back into the ring. Kashi Yenta now working. Oh, snap suplex by Kashi Yenta. Jenny Rio being hung up by Ebony. Ebony with a tongue and spike right to her throat. And Kashi Yenta sees it. And luckily Jenny Rio kicks out. Kashi Yenta still focused on beating down Aponi Lopez. And Ebony now turning her focus and attention to Kashi Yenta. Now setting up Kashi Yenta in the corner. Ebony. Oh, what is this? What is this? Kashi Yenta fighting out. And Hurricane Rana right over Aponi Lopez. What the hell? What a match. These ladies are tearing it up. And Kashi Yenta showcasing why she should have won in her matchup against Ebony. Kashi Yenta came damn near close in her showcase against Ebony, coming up short in her matchup for the championship. And Aponi Lopez laying out Jenny Rio, going for the pinning predicament now. Ebony's there to break any interaction. A submission to pinning predicaments right there. Ebony pacing herself, watching the action as we see this onslaught. Beautiful sequence by Jenny Rio. But you gotta have eyes in the back of your head as Kashi Yenta's there to follow up. And Jenny Rio, when you have the ring to yourself right there, you want to cash in with your pinning predicaments with a submission attempt. Just like that, Jenny Rio laying up, holding that pinning predicament. No. And oh, she kicked, a nasty kick to the face of Aponi Lopez. And Kashi Yenta. Aponi Lopez showcasing his strength. As she guillotines Jenny Rio. Ebony's laid out. Kashi Yenta's back in control. What is this? And oh, Ebony is laid out on the outside. Octopus submission. The Yenta has her locked up. Yenta's gonna force her to tap. Yenta gonna staple. Yenta gonna stamp her name in the division and showcasing why she needs her shot again. Kashi Yenta forcing Aponi Lopez, the number one contender, to tap. Forcing the number one contender to eat defeat. Moments away from the biggest opportunity in her career. As we look at the highlights, Aponi Lopez is going to get that opportunity at HeatWave. As you see that Superwoman punch to Jenny Rio. Jenny Rio tried to follow up with Aponi Lopez and almost scoring the upset right there. Again, you see it right there, but Ebony was constantly on the defense, constantly being taken out on the equation, which is the smart role for these ladies. But as Kashi Yenta with that octopus submission, forcing Aponi Lopez to tap. Kashi Yenta, hey, you gotta keep an eye out, look for this woman. And she scores a big win here tonight. Over the SPW2K Women's Champion.
What it is, what it ain't, don't that shit stink. It's your boy, the Carolina Hunter, Tre Jeter. I'm here in SPW, and I'm here to get my Internet Championship. I will purge you all to get to what I need, to what I want. For the simple fact, I know I'm better than all you stupid low-life motherfuckers in this goddamn company. Y'all ain't shit. You motherfuckers ain't equipped to wipe the bottom of my fucking boots, bitch. I'm telling you, I'm the Carolina Hunter. I'm the king of extreme. I am the Bret Hart of car wrestling. I am the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. I promise you, you gonna see bars. I'm gonna leave all you stupid motherfuckers with scars. If you don't believe me, just try it. Whole lot of gang shit.
So, here we have it. The Stoners champion. Everybody's wondering what I feel about this Tre dude. Well, Tre, you think you're going to come into here, you're just going to run down during a match and interfere and take out one of the best wrestlers around. You think you can actually mess with the Stoners champion. Well, let me tell you something, brother. I've been around here for a while. I've laced up boots with the best of them. I whooped the fuck out the rest of them. But you think you actually gonna do something to the Kushy one. Well, let me explain something to you. Whether it came down from 9, whether it came from Azrael, whether it came from the booty-ass Garland gang, nobody, I repeat, nobody can stand up to Kushy.Baby. Face to face, toes to toes. So, you gonna get your chance. You think you just gonna run in here and do something? Let's see what you do when you run into that ring face to face with me. Let's see what you do when Kushy.Baby puts nuts to asses. Because everybody knows there ain't no way, shape, or form you as strong as Loud Pack Shorty, Kushy.Baby. So, see you soon, brother. Keep your blunts rolled tight. Keep it light as lit. Because remember, nobody wants mid-grade when there's Kush in the room.
Love and hope is a joke. I hope you fucking.
And we heard from Tre Jeter. Tre Jeter calling out Kushy.Baby, making that threat that he's coming out for that Internet Championship. And here tonight, big match implications, because if Tre Jeter can win here tonight, he's officially on the SPW2K roster, competing on the SPW2K roster. It is.
Love and hope is a joke. I hope you fucking choke. In the box with Poseidon, going toe to toe with Zeus.
And here Tre Jeter with his own entrance music, his own track by him called Sinister, Gambit. You can find that on all streaming platforms. Here tonight, though, Tre Jeter is gonna go and make an impression, make his voice be heard, and purge an empire, starting with Kushy.Baby in non-title match here tonight. Tre Jeter is fighting for a spot on the SPW2K roster here tonight. That is the focus, and if he wins here tonight, he gets the first slot for the SPW2K Internet Championship matchup at HeatWave. Tre Jeter competing at Call All Stars weekend, but here tonight he's fighting for SPW2K roster spot. He has to overcome this man, Kushy.Baby, as he slams down that marijuana bomb, smoking out Los Angeles, California, where it's legal, baby. And Kushy.Baby, dressed up for the occasion, that cloak, that do-rag, and that Internet Championship shining bright. Kushy.Baby defeating Garland to become the SPW2K Internet Champion. His first defense against Teddy Hart, official defense, Teddy Hart at Destined Championship Series. And it was Tre Jeter after that huge title defense for Kushy.Baby, defeating Teddy Hart. Tre Jeter came after the match and jumped Kushy.Baby on the attack, making that impression and making that stand that he is coming for the Internet Championship. And here tonight, it was only right. We have Kushy.Baby, Tre Jeter, go at it. And you're locking up, bell has sounded. This is non-title match. The Internet Championship is not on the line. But Kushy.Baby driving that knee. Kushy.Baby, we heard from Kushy.Baby as well. We heard from both these guys before the match. No trash talk before these guys. And oh, Tre Jeter spiking Kushy with that DDT. Both these guys talking that trash. Kushy.Baby, damn Tre Jeter, with the all due respect, how could you step up and jump him? He's gonna show him why he shouldn't touch the Kushy.Baby, why he shouldn't touch Mr. Kush. Tre Jeter though, is making that impression that he's gonna purge and the Empire. And they start with an Empire veteran, an Empire legend, Mr. Kushy.Baby, our internet champion, baby. And Tre Jeter being blocked with that kick. Kushy.Baby back in control. And setting up that submission right there. He's in the ground. Tre Jeter now roll up. Nope. Standoff between the two men. Irish strip by Kushy.Baby to Tre Jeter. Another standoff with a shoulder tackle. Both these guys standing off and now wailing down on Kushy.Baby. And oh, that cutter. Jacking up the jaw. You can break his jaw and force Kushy.Baby to be drinking soup for a year with that move right there. And a kick to the back to Kushy.Baby, and he breaks it down with an armbar submission right there. Working on that elbow joint. He could pop his elbow. Kushy.Baby breaking it up with that knee to the back. Tre Jeter is fighting for an official spot on the SPW2K roster here tonight. Tre Jeter leaving COH. Leaving COH. He's been working on behind the scenes for an all-star extravaganza event, independent event. Keep your eyes out for that one. Tre Jeter has also set to compete as he's locked up in that knee lock right there. And oh, he kicks off Kushy.Baby. As I said, Tre Jeter set up to compete at Call All-Star Day 2 in the Call All-Star Rumble. Look out for Call All-Stars 10 as we're on the verge of one of the biggest weekends for Call Wrestling of the summer. And Tre Jeter is setting up for a huge... What is this? Tre Jeter setting up... Oh, that flipping DDT! Tre Jeter just hit that flipping DDT, and that could be all she wrote. Kushy.Baby, oh, Kushy.Baby kicks out. Kushy.Baby kicks out. The internet champion still has life, still has fight. And as I said, Tre Jeter competing on the biggest weekends here for Call Wrestling. And we're featured, proud to be featured on that. But Tre Jeter is setting up to be featured here on a regular basis, reoccurring appearance. Can we see Tre Jeter as he closes out there with a 3 count? And Tre Jeter is officially on the SPW2K roster and got himself an SPW2K Internet Championship opportunity at HeatWave. Just like that. As we look at highlights in this matchup,
I'm here to let y'all know.
look at this flipping DDT, impressive flipping DDT. He's seen the opening, and that was it. And that changed the whole game here tonight for Kushy.Baby in this matchup. That flipping DDT, you see one more time, just spiking him on the head. I thought it was over, but Kushy.Baby still had smoke. But Tre Jeter smoked it. Smoked up all that kush, smoked up all that loud pack here tonight. And we'll definitely see Tre Jeter and Kushy.Baby go back to war at HeatWave, and the SPW2K Championship will be on the line this time. Internet Championship will be on the line this time, sorry to say it. Tre Jeter here tonight scores a huge win. He's on the SPW2K roster officially. Tre Jeter will be reoccurring face here on SPW2K, whether you like it or not. And we'll see Tre Jeter at Call All-Stars 10 Day 2 Rumble matchup. Big weekend for Tre Jeter. And a big win here tonight for Tre Jeter at SPW2K Adrenaline. And 6-man tag matchup action. Big 6-man tag action. A follow-up from the Destiny Championship Series. A big feud that started to brawl. As we see No.Remorse.Mafia going to compete against the LUCHA natives. Here we see the newest member of No.Remorse.Mafia. That being Frankie the Mobster Graziano. Frankie the Mobster Graziano competed against Nathan Smarta at Adrenaline. one-on-one. Unfortunately, couldn't get the job done. Unfortunately, couldn't get the win in his return here. But here tonight, he'll be teaming officially with the squad, No.Remorse.Mafia, and going to war with Lucha Natives, with a feud that has brewed from Destiny Championship Series and Shaine being eliminated. Shaine being eliminated in the first round of the Destiny Championship Series tournament from Apache Guerrero. Shaine promised Apache Guerrero that the whole squad would feel the mercy of No.Remorse.Mafia, and that is exactly what is going down. As you see the closing out of the No.Remorse.Mafia entrance, Mikey Truth, Shaine, No.Remorse.Mafia. No.Remorse.Mafia is focused and ready to go to war here tonight. Shaine bringing the gang to make that stand and gain that opportunity for a 6-man tag team championship shot, potentially at HeatWave if they reign supreme and gain a win here tonight. We can sign that on the dotted line after the match. We can make that happen. But No.Remorse.Mafia here tonight is making it down. It's making it down a fact of why No.Remorse.Mafia is a faction and a stable to watch, not only in SPW2K but throughout the COD community and the Empire Wrestling Network. But this trio, Lucha Natives, climbed through up the ranks and earned those 6-man championships. Those beautiful 6-man tag team championships. The Lucha Natives won throughout the 6-man tag team tournament. And Supreme Star getting that huge win. At Supremacy getting that huge win. They became Supreme Stars in their own right, cementing their legacy as the first ever SPW2K 6-man tag team champions. Apache Guerrero, Chavo Guerrero, and Niko Vega, the Lucha Natives. I'm excited to see the action in this 6-man tag team championship matchup, non-title matchup. The titles are not on the line, but you see Apache Guerrero, Frankie Graziano going to war. The mobster, Frankie the Monster Graziano, Apache Guerrero, two big dudes, two mammoth dudes. As you see, they shoulder attack on standoff. Graziano getting back in control, and oh my god, damn near manhandling Apache Guerrero. And he just tosses Apache Guerrero, now picking up Apache Guerrero, stomps to the midsection, and viciously just forearms Apache Guerrero to the face. Apache Guerrero, beautiful arm drag by Apache Guerrero. Apache Guerrero was successful throughout that Destiny Championship Series tournament, defeating Shaine in the first round of night 2, closing out round 1 in the main event on night 2. He went into round 3 where he faced Mason Brooks. Unfortunately, couldn't get the win over Mason Brooks, but then ended up getting the win in the finale at night 4 in the 6-man tag over Shaine reluctantly, with another swanton to gain that victory for his team, where it was SPW2K versus the world. And there we see Frankie Graziano tossing Mikey Truth, and Apache Guerrero with a huge standout performance at Destiny Championship Series has led to this Shane Ashton calling him out, saying that he'll bring out No.Remorse.Mafia and they'll take those championships away. And you see Mikey Truth, the leaping moonsault, springboard moonsault. And look at this, hooking up Apache Guerrero for that package DDT. And Apache Guerrero, you can just shorten him down on his height right there, cutting him down. And you see Mikey Truth attacking the back now, crossing up the knees in that backbreaker, modified backbreaker. Apache Guerrero back in control, and you see the size difference. That full-out neck breaker, full-out swing neck breaker by Apache Guerrero. Between Apache Guerrero and Mikey Truth, that is not stopping the underdog pitbull that Mikey Truth has. That lion heart in his spirit. Mikey Truth now setting up the DJ set. Setting up the DJ set and tuning up the BPMs for that super kick as he drops Apache Guerrero. And Mikey, you see the veteran, the iconic deity he likes to call himself, the prophet of the truth, Mikey Truth. Oh, tried to score that big pinfall for his team over Apache Guerrero, which would set up definitely a matchup for a HeatWave for the gold to be put up on the line. And oh, that knee shot right to the gut to Mikey Truth. Mikey Truth now with the seesaw buster right there, pulling him out. And hey, Apache Guerrero tagging in Chavo Guerrero. Chavo Guerrero, the veteran, the legend. Chavo Guerrero, the Guerrero name, has about 80 years of wrestling experience behind it throughout his DNA. And no, Chavo Guerrero missing and side sweeping Mikey Truth into Gary. And now dropping Mikey Truth, grabbing Mikey Truth by the locks. Mikey Truth now gonna be whipped by the ropes by Chavo Guerrero. Chavo Guerrero stomping on Mikey Truth. Mikey Truth and Shane Ashton, No.Remorse.Mafia. Mikey Truth now back with that knee. Oh, just spinning his head into his knee basically. Trying to keep up with all this action as he breaks down that stomp to the elbow joint. And oh, crucifix drop right there. Right across the neck. Mikey Truth feeling himself. Mikey Truth leading the charge with the debut to COH with Car Honor, as Mikey Truth and No.Remorse.Mafia spreading across the car wrestling scene. Mikey Truth setting up though for that truthful injection. Mikey Truth has won multiple world championships with 18 world championships to be exact. The former SPW2K world champion trying to score a pinfall here tonight. Mikey Truth, the former SPW2K world champion, lost that SPW2K world championship to Nathan Smarta. Shane Ashton, also a former SPW2K world champion, in the corner trying to cheer on the action as Chavo Guerrero back in control. Mikey Truth trying to crawl over for the pin but gets stopped by Chavo Guerrero. Chavo Guerrero now trying to find the right corner to scale up and go for that froggy blow, frog splash OD to his uncle Eddie Guerrero. Chavo Guerrero now going for that pinning predicament. OD to Eddie Guerrero with that frog splash. Not able to get the win though. Mikey Truth still has gas in the tank. As I said, Mikey Truth, No.Remorse.Mafia making a splash throughout the car scene. Mikey Truth now signing a reoccurring deal with Car of Honor. Mikey Truth and Shane Ashton with a huge win over the Oz Club. You can catch that on the COH channel. Frankie Graziano though setting up Chavo Guerrero for a modified muscle buster, it looks like, and oh, you can break a man's neck like that. As Graziano now stomping in control and following through that forearm flush against the face of Chavo Guerrero. And Chavo Guerrero definitely needs to go for the tag as he eats this combo, the drive-by combo by the mobster Frankie Graziano. Mikey Truth, Shaine Ashton leading the charge of No.Remorse.Mafia as they vow to add new members to the group. Oh my god, and Graziano spiking Chavo Guerrero. And again, that onslaught to the back. And vicious elbows to survive by Chavo Guerrero. And Chavo Guerrero, stomp to the gut. And look at this, a pump hole slam. Brainbuster across the knee. Graziano, smart and wise, dragging Chavo Guerrero to his corner. To his corner for that pin. Tagging back Mikey Truth as Shaine Ashton got drop kicked by Niko, Vega. Mikey Truth going upstairs for the truth above all. Truth above all. Mikey Truth successfully uniting right here too. Uniting for that 3 count and bringing the big win. Mikey Truth, you'll catch and unite. Gets set up with that big drop by Frankie Graziano. And you look at the highlights, Chavo Guerrero was scoring a huge win for the team with that frog splash. But it's Frankie Graziano with that driver drilling Graziano's head, Chavo Guerrero on his head. You see Chavo Guerrero where he was shining and looking like he was going to score the win for his team. Unfortunately, was a victim of the truth above all Phoenix splash by Mikey Truth, who hit it out of the heavens. And look at this, you see, is Graziano scoring that combo right there that stopped Chavo Guerrero. And look at this, setting him up for the truth above all by Mikey Truth to bring the win for Shaine Ashton, Frankie Graziano. No.Remorse.Mafia got some words.
Oh yeah, what you just witnessed right now is greatness and greatness only. I'm the golden boy Shaine Ashton. That was my cousin Mikey Truth scoring the pin. And the mobster Frankie Graziano is out here to break a motherfucker's back. This is No.Remorse.Mafia, Apache, Guerrero, Eliminators. We're coming for the gold. 6-man championships at HeatWave. Dig it. Ooh, yeah.
As they celebrate here tonight, Shaine Ashton got some words as he's grabbing the mic. No.Remorse.Mafia celebrating here tonight. We're gonna go into the Pure Championship. Pure Championship on the line. The Psycho Rockstar Rocky Ramone. The Psycho Rockstar Rocky Ramone. Here in Los Angeles, California, looking to square up against COLDSTONE Ahjit and the Psycho Rocky Ramone. COLDSTONE Ahjit both competed in the Destiny Championship Series tournament. Here tonight though, the Pure Championship is on the line. Our second and final championship defense of the night is gonna go down. Rocky Ramone stepping up to the plate once again for a Pure Championship opportunity, this time against COLDSTONE Ahjit, this time one-on-one. Rocky Ramone came so close with a huge win against the former SPW2K Pure Champion Pac. Rocky Ramone was almost at that Neville level, but came up short. Can Rocky Ramone, the Psycho Rockstar, defeat the Arabian Nightmare. That is this man, the new SPW2K Pure Champion, COLDSTONE Ahjit, has returned and is blazed with glory. Has shined. COLDSTONE Ahjit, the cold-hearted Arabian Nightmare, COLDSTONE Ahjit, the new Pure Champion with his first Pure Championship defense since winning that championship gold at the Destiny Championship Series Tournament Finale. Night 4, COLDSTONE Ahjit competed in that fatal 4-way. And he walked out, not pinning the champion, however. Pac was on that level with Evan Reynolds on the outside of the ring, while COLDSTONE Ahjit laid waste with that split-legged Arabian moonsault, taking out Jesse Snipes. And that opened the way for COLDSTONE to score that 3 count. It was 3 seconds, and all it took was 3 seconds. That's all it takes is 3 seconds. And it all can change. And it all changed at Destiny Championship Series Tournament. Night 4, the finale night, where COLDSTONE Ahjit caused the finale of the reign of Pac. And COLDSTONE Ahjit St. Pac packing back to the UK. And COLDSTONE Ahjit, the Pure Championship on the line here tonight with 2 of 2 at championship defenses here on this episode of Adrenaline. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Whether you're watching this on YouTube or you're watching this on Twitch, throughout this CAW All-Star weekend, down the street from the festivities that'll be going on throughout the weekend, we have Rocky Ramon staring down the COLDSTONE, the SPW Pure Champion, COLDSTONE Ahjit. COLDSTONE Ahjit guaranteed to win that Pure Championship one way or another. Came up short against Pac in the UK at Uprise. Had another opportunity in the fatal 4-way matchup and secured that victory with an open opportunity, capitalizing on Jesse Snipes. Here tonight, he defends that championship against Rocky Ramon. Rocky Ramon staring down, COLDSTONE staring down. The ref showcased that championship, making it official with that bell ringing. And here we go, Rocky Ramon, bell to back. And he's holding on, not releasing, holding on the attack for a riptide clothesline. Inside out to COLDSTONE Ahjit. And that Covenant SPW2K Pure Championship has made many talent throughout the SPW2K roster world champions. It's that next step. It shows you that you deserve it. You're that workhorse. You put in the work, the blood, sweat, and tears to deserve to be a world champion. It's through this division and that Pure Championship is what makes and creates greats. And COLDSTONE Ahjit putting down the work on Rocky Ramon. Rocky Ramon riptide. Slamming down COLDSTONE into the mat. COLDSTONE now being whipped into the rope. And oh, you see the impact on that drop kick. And now a kick to the back of COLDSTONE. COLDSTONE Ahjit now being a victim of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu master that is Rocky Ramon. You cannot doubt this Brazilian. As Rocky Ramon remains in control of the Arabian Nightmare, COLDSTONE Ahjit Victor that butterfly suplex. Rock Ramon now perched up, climbed up on that middle rope, setting up. What is he setting up for? As he's calling Coulson to get up on his feet. And that uppercut, that spiral tap uppercut variation can knock out your jaw. And you see Coulson trying to take that action to the outside. Rock Ramon stopping that with a beautiful Hurricanrana. Springboard Hurricanrana. You can see the fans here in Los Angeles, California loving that. As both these guys hailing from their respective promotions. Rock Ramon has went on his excursion throughout Super Lucha Libre in Mexico. Returning back here to SPW2K, and look at that over the top, and he nails him with that hit. That back heel kick. And going up top. Are we going to see that stage dodge leg drop, but nobody's there. And you see COLDSTONE Ahjit is going to bring that Japanese style, shoot style, Priscilla, unforgiving hits. Whether it's from his elbows, punches, or the knees and the legs, and those kicks with the feet. You gotta watch out for that shoot style. And oh man, Rock Ramon can answer back with his extreme hardcore antics. With that, look at this as he tying up. At the same time, his unorthodox submissions, and he ties up COLDSTONE Ahjit, and COLDSTONE Ahjit finding his way out. The homicidal, suicidal COLDSTONE Ahjit. Both these guys have pro wrestling experiences and influences. COLDSTONE! Tilt-a-whirl leg drop. Taking off the head of Rock Ramon. As these guys almost stole the show. Damn near stole the show. Ahead of Destiny Championship Series tournament. Night 1, where COLDSTONE eliminated Rocky Ramon, while COLDSTONE was eliminated by Hipnosys, who ended up winning the Destiny Championship Series tournament. We'll see Hipnosys in the main event here tonight against Nathan Smarta. Champions versus Destiny Championship Series standout talents teaming up with the champions here in our main event. And springboard Arabian, split-legged moonsault. That's what helped COLDSTONE win the championship at Destiny Championship Series tournament. But no, not here tonight. You're gonna have to do a lot more to defeat Rock Ramon. As Rock Ramon now setting up, perched upstairs. Oh, he went for that full-out sling. Fall away slam moonsault. Just launching his body across the ring. And nobody was there. Empty pool. With that stage dive plex. And another high impact drop kick. He'll just kick your stomach into your back with that drop kick. Your chest into your back with that drop kick there by Rock Ramon. Rock Ramon picking up COLDSTONE now, sending him up with an elbow to the back of the head. Trying to bust open the cauliflower air. A COLDSTONE sailing over, clobbering the back, and now with that combination following through and nails him with that knee to the jaw. Break your jaw like that. COLDSTONE Ahjit not trying to have a short reign at all. COLDSTONE Ahjit knows how hot this roster is and how talent are coming from all over the COC community are coming through SPW2K, let alone just experiencing that Destiny Championship Series and how talented all the talent is throughout the COC community. Especially throughout the closing season here, SPW2K 18 going into SPW2K 19. You want to leave that lasting impression to the last following months of the year. And oh man, that judo throw out the corner by Rocky Ramon. Again, I told you the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Judo experience of Rocky Ramon as he goes and he tries to break the arm of COLDSTONE Ahjit. These guys have a history of running into each other and having classic bouts in this squared circle. Whether it's abroad, internationally in Japan or Mexico, or right here in SPW2K, and all that staged out leg drop. Whenever these guys clash in a squared circle, it's tick for tack action. What you can do, I can do better, and all that guillotine cutter across the knee by COLDSTONE. And COLDSTONE Ahjit just trying to remain in control, find that opening, a high impactful moment that will lay Rocky Ramon to rest. Rocky Ramon and COLDSTONE Ahjit, like I said, influenced by two legendary stars in the industry, the pro wrestling industry. COLDSTONE Ahjit influenced by the homicide suicide of Sabu and the Iron Sheik as he tries to go for that pinning predicament, only scoring a 2 count. Shocked on the result. Rocky Ramon influenced and was coached and managed by Vampiro during his excursion in Mexico. But that brainbuster right there may be the nail in the coffin for Rocky Ramon. No pun intended. And oh, COLDSTONE going, no. Rocky Ramon raising that up arm, raising that shoulder. And you see it's a slow reaction. So you know the impact is there and the damage has been left. And COLDSTONE needs to capitalize on Rocky Ramon with that leaping leg drop. Springboard leg drop. Now capitalizing, is he going to set up? No, Rocky Ramon. Death drop. Scorpion death drop. Right in the middle of the squared circle. No. These guys are trading off pinning predicaments. Rocky Ramon going to set up for a springboard attempt. Rocky Ramon calling for COLDSTONE, that trash talk. Springboard Hurricane Rana, another beautiful. I don't think anyone else in the biz can pull for a beautiful Hurricane Rana like Rocky Ramon. And there it is, the stage dive leg drop by Rocky Ramon. And no, spinning out that leg. Gonna stop the speed and the agility of Rocky Ramon. COLDSTONE is, and he going to set up for a series of drop kicks. COLDSTONE setting up and a crossbody. He gets stopped. Rocky Ramon, oh, he stops him and drops him across the hip there. Another attack on the hip, the bad hips of COLDSTONE after years and years of hardcore matches and abuse. And oh, nail in the coffin modification. Taught from Vampiro, passed down from Vampiro, but unfortunately was unable to score the win and bring the SPW2K Pure Championship home to his coffin. And oh man, Rocky Ramon, the misfit Rocky Ramon, being victim of an arm hook, famouser. And COLDSTONE was going to set up for it. Look, I thought he was going to go out for the dive. No, going down out to the outside of him, follow suit. And oh, a famous on the outside. And no, Rocky Ramon with a shoulder tackle, dropping COLDSTONE. COLDSTONE now riptide high knee as he eats that knee straight to the face. And that could be a game changer in the match right there. COLDSTONE with a jaw break and oh, uppercut, dropping Rocky Ramon. Rocky Ramon now being sent back into the ring by COLDSTONE. COLDSTONE back in the driver's seat. COLDSTONE now, what is this? Package, power driver, drilling Rocky Ramon in his head. Rocky Ramon starts that onslaught. Snap suplex, holding on for the pinning predicament, crossing over the face so it's harder for COLDSTONE to breathe. You can't breathe, you can't do anything, simply it's game over. As I'm getting texts and confirmations for HeatWave bookings of talent, as a card for HeatWave is constantly being formulated as this adrenaline show is being filtered out. And here we have COLDSTONE upstairs. COLDSTONE is set up. What is he doing this? The COLDSTONE Impaler. He stomps a bloody hell through Rocker Man 2, 3, and he gains the win and retains the Pure Championship here tonight. COLDSTONE Ahjit retains the SPW2K Pure Championship, but now I'm near stomping the life out of Rocky Ramone. As you look back at the highlights here tonight, what a match here in adrenaline. As always, this adrenaline rush continues to pump. Pure lit matches, back to back. You see that stage dive leg drop, I thought it was over, followed by that nail in the coffin, holding on, that grip so tight. COLDSTONE getting that shoulder up, and that nailing impaler, that corporate de gras, that stomp out of the heavens. COLDSTONE retains the Pure Championship and is still your Pure Champion. COLDSTONE Ahjit. We'll see COLDSTONE Ahjit compete with that Pure Championship on the line at HeatWave.
Fire is eternal. Once it spreads, it never stops for anybody. And it leaves a trail in its path. And guess what? That's exactly what I did at the Destiny tournament. I left a trail of smoke behind me. I was the trailblazer of SPW2K. And even though I was not successful when I faced Scott Adams, I damn well earned his respect and the respect of everyone that watched that episode of the Destiny tournament. But guess what? That respect isn't enough. That respect isn't enough. Some people still doubt the young firestar that is Evan Reynolds. Well, guess what? I am going to prove to you why I deserve all of your respect. And I am going to go for that SPW2K Pure Championship. And once I win that title, once I get the 1, 2, 3, the fire will spread and SPW2K will be engulfed in all of the flames. There's no choice and there's no surrender. You shall be burnt, and whether you like it or not, I will burn down SPW2K.
But speaking about HeatWave, we got our Destiny Championship tournament standout talents teaming up with our HeatWave main event. First up, we got Mason Brooks. Mason Brooks coming out of XCW. Now having the opportunity to work with SPW2K. Here in this main event, wants to leave an impression. He wants to leave an impression that he can hang amongst the World Championship division and amongst the big dogs, amongst some of the veterans and legends in this sport and throughout the car community. Mason Brooks is out here to prove that he deserves main event opportunity. He is the instant classic, and he's out here to create instant classic moments in main event opportunities just like this here tonight. He'll be teaming up with a man that we heard here tonight earlier, SPW2K Destiny Champion Hipnosys. Hipnosys making his way down here. Owner, Booker, Unloaded, and OWF. Competing throughout FZW. Hipnosys representing the Empire Wrestling Network, investor of the Empire Wrestling Network. Hipnosys, a man that holds and wears many hats, is now the holder of that beautiful big gold plate, that big gold belt, the SPW2K Destiny Champion. And here tonight on an unorthodox team, an unorthodox tag team bout, Hipnosys, there you see standing against the very same man that he beat to win that SPW2K Destiny Championship. The very same man he pinned for that championship, Mason Brooks, as they look on and they watch on to this fire starter. We heard from this cat earlier on in the night, Evan Reynolds. Before the start of this matchup, we heard from Evan Reynolds, and Evan Reynolds is here to stay in SPW2K. He made that a fact. And he has a mission statement of unfinished business, the various divisions here in SPW2K, and Evan Reynolds I can see as a future featured star here in SPW2K. A young cat, a young talent of the car community who stepped up for this opportunity throughout the Destiny Championship Tournament Series. Successful in his matchup against Roddy in his round. Surviving that first matchup in his round. Unfortunately, going into round 2, came up short against Scott Adams of Call of Honor. Evan Reynolds representing UPA. Evan Reynolds here tonight, now being part of the SPW2K roster, teaming up with none other than this man as he hear his symphony. We know the future is bright for this man, Evan Reynolds, as he allies himself one night only with this man. The Blackbird is soaring and about to land as we hail here on Adrenaline, the SPW2K World Champion, as he rises from the darkness. The Dark Passenger will be teaming up with the SPW2K World Champion, Nathan Smarta. Nathan Smarta here tonight, competing in this Champions, teaming with Destiny Championship standout talents in our go-home show, our road to HeatWave. Our main event here tonight, Nathan Smarta left his message not only at Destiny Championship Series, but here tonight in the opening show, cutting short Hipnosys' celebration for that SPW2K Destiny Championship celebration that he had to open up the show. Nathan Smarta out here tonight is to showcase why he is the SPW2K World Champion. His skill set unmatched. He's a sharpshooter in that square circle. Nathan Smarta beat Mikey Truth for that SPW2K World Championship. That Supremacy ended that reign of the truth, the era of the truth. He ended up successful at Uprise against Pete Dunne in our first defense. And here tonight, the bells rung. Mason Brooks, Evan Reynolds, two guys that faced off to the car community. have faced off in the sense of being two future talents that have bright futures throughout any promotion and any division that they compete in. Evan Reynolds here tonight though, working up a storm with Mason Brooks. Mason Brooks went all the way to the finals at the wild card that many people didn't think that he would show up in the finals. He did it and created an instant classic main event, but came up short, being pinned by his tag team partner here tonight, Hipnosys. And oh, what is it? Stop! Oh, stop shot, super kick. Then he got 8 by that. Mason Brooks ate that. Evans picking it back up. Evans now jockeying for position. An uppercut to Mason Brooks. Evans following out with a chop. A series of chops. And what is this? Whip tie to no! Lays out Mason Brooks. And Evans now working on Mason Brooks. Evans had a great matchup against Roddy. Just showcased his arsenal and the hybrid wrestler that he is. But here tonight, he's working against top-notch stars, let alone this guy, Mason Brooks, the instant classic. He's just hooking him up and choking him up from that corner. And Mason Brooks standing over his prey. His territory tags in. That's for the 2K Destiny Champion. You see that slight hesitation. Hipnosys talking that trash. Hipnosys wants to reclaim his throne. Hipnosys, a part of that 1-year club that only a handful of guys, that can say about 5 or 6 guys can say out of the 10 champions in SPW2K can say they've held that SPW2K World Championship for over a year. Jaden V, who we seen earlier tonight, is one of them. Shaine, Ashton, and Mikey, No.Remorse.Mafia, are also two wrestlers who've held that SPW2K World Championship for over a year as well. Hipnosys is also a name that you can put up to that chart. And oh man, that leg drop. And followed by an elbow drop. The sequence followed by Evan Reynolds here tonight, competing against Hipnosys for the first time. First interaction between these two guys. Evan Reynolds on tag and Nathan Smarter. And we're maybe getting a little taste of our HeatWave main event. SPW2K Destiny Champion, SPW2K World Champion. Nathan Smarter just drilling the SPW2K Destiny Champion. Hipnosys on his head. And like I was saying, the roster here. And oh, you see Mason Brooks. He held onto the ties to Nathan Smarter. I don't know if you caught that on the screen there, watching on there. Held onto the ties to Nathan Smarter, shortening down his distance. But Nathan Smarter still in control as he cutters Hipnosys. And Hipnosys is in bad shape. Hipnosys now being cut up in that arm bar, leg bar, hooked up in a bad shape. And you see Nathan Smarter showcasing his sense of submission and that he's a submission wizard. Nathan Smarter now back in the attack, setting up Hipnosys. Hipnosys though reversing to a Scorpion Death Drop. And Hipnosys went the full length, starting out with Tiger Aoki in the first round, night 1, first match of the Destiny Championship Series tournament. Kick to the gut there. Then Hipnosys went on to compete against COLDSTONE before going to the finals, where he met Scott Adams and his partner here tonight, Mason Brooks. Scott Adams, yes, Scott Adams, the British badass, COH, competed in that main event. Salute to Scott Adams. But here tonight, it's back to business. It's back to that focus. The goal at hand, becoming SPW2K World Champion. The goal at the end of the day, that Nathan Smarter returned and is making sure that everybody realizes that he's the top dog. This is his yard now. It's his era, and everybody needs to hail Smarter. Oh my God, that Black Mass have a series of beautiful submissions by Nathan Smarter, by Hipnosys, a man that has ate many of those kicks. I don't even think Nathan Smarter caught that Black Mass flush. Hipnosys came back with a high knee, now sending Nathan Smarter into the corner, and Nathan Smarter back on an onslaught. Nathan Smarter, such a sharpshooter. He's a sniper in that ring. I continue to say that in every one of his matches, because that's exactly what he is. He pinpoints limbs. He pinpoints certain positions and moments to position himself in that ring to hit you with these impactful shots to the face and hits. And look at this tag team, double team, leap of faith, Mason Brooks using his weight to that advantage. Usually you see Hipnosys with the leap of faith, and he's the one making the leap. But the tables have turned, the weight was being pushed to the 10th, but oh, a submission, oh, Fallen Bird. Fallen Blackbird submission. I like to call it. Hipnosys was there, trying to break it up. And also Mason Brooks catching his legs on the rope, causing that rope break either way. Mason Brooks, Nathan Smarter for the first time crossing paths and competing against one another. This is a very interesting standoff between the Instant Classic and the Fallen Bird, as the Instant Classic cutting off the Nathan Smarter and stomping down Nathan Smarter, falls through the forearm to the face. Instant Classic now. Best wishes to his family. Best wishes also to Tri-Moon and Jimmy the Anvil Neidhart. The world is just constantly changing. Also shout out the Aretha Franklin family. I mean, anyway though, we get back to our action. And the death we call back birth. And we see the birth of the World Championship reign and Nathan Smarter. We see the birth of our first ever Destiny 2K champion. And there we see the birth of new talent coming in to SPW2K, making a name for himself, like the Instant Classic Mason Brooks and Evan Reynolds, who broke up that pinning predicament right there. Shout out all you watching and tuning in the show here tonight. And you see Nathan Smarter, you see the confidence right there, just meditating mid-match, and he's hyped up, he's raging up. The machine is being oiled up and raged up and rolling as he lays out Mason Brooks. And Mason Brooks needs to watch out for something just like that, a shot just like that. The Black Man, Evan Reynolds is in, starts Hipnosys, and just like that, Smarter gains the win. Evan Reynolds cut off the path at Hipnosys, and Evan Reynolds has helped Nathan Smarter secure that World Championship showcase here tonight. The World Champion showcase and secured a win. And the champions teaming up with Destiny Championship Series talent, standout talent. We see the standout talent Evan Reynolds successful with a big win throughout the highlights here tonight with Nathan Brooks, and there's that Black Mass. In an instant just like that, Nathan Brooks lays waste to Mason Brooks, pinning in 1, 2, 3, and it's Nathan Smarter pinning Mason Brooks, laying out Hipnosys. Hipnosys out of Dawes, and it's Hipnosys, Nathan Smarter at HeatWave. But here tonight, Evan Reynolds and Nathan Brooks is successful. Thank you for watching Adrenaline, and we'll see you at HeatWave.